be a good mom? Compassion. Compassion is being a good mom. And you never know what it's going to mean in any given moment.
To be a good mom is to always be there and love and support your child.
To be a good mom means that, that you're going to have a lot of fun. There's going to be times when you won't have as much fun, and you know that those will be very transitory.
It's a very diplomatic answer with your son sitting right next to you.
Give me like 5 more beers. Look how American I am.
Wow, you're so American.
I think the ability for a mom to love their child no matter what, unconditional, and just never stops.
What it means to be a good mom is when you see and hear and cherish your child. When you understand them and you know them as a person.
Somebody who has unlimitless amount of love and lets nothing bother them.
The things that are really important are the time, because you never get the time back. So the memories and the moments that you can make with your son are the things that you'll really remember. And whether or not you got the laundry done one night or you made a really amazing meal, those things just kind of fade into the day-to-day.
To be a good mom, you have to learn to be present at all times. You have to connect spirit to spirit, not just situation to situation. It's more than just a mother with a bottle putting it in the mouth of a kid. You need to be able to be present and connect with the kid and actually feel what's going on underneath the current event that's going on, underneath the circumstance.
To instill confidence. To instill confidence. That comes from Suzanna's grandmother.
Yeah, how'd she do that?
How did she do that?
Congratulated us on things that we did well.
Can you think of a specific thing?
Doing the dishes absolutely clean.
Yeah. So she made you feel good about yourself?
Yes.
She's 94, and we asked her before we left town what we should tell Suzanna from her. And she said to raise her child with confidence. That was the number one important thing that she ever taught her children was confidence.
You gotta learn how to cook. Gotta learn how to feed yourself, feed your friends, feed your family.
God bless America.
Love is 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 love.
Give love.
Teach them how to make barbecue chicken.
Be consistent. That's one thing. Just, once you set down the rules, stick with them.
Fun.
Yeah.
Fun. Always trying to make every activity fun.
To be a good mom is to be present and to be patient. And you're going to get it back.
And to be kind.
Well, that's going to be hard sometimes.
Okay, wow. Okay.
So my Grammy always taught me to treat others the way you want to be treated.
My mom took us on lots of hikes into graveyards because she loves ghosts. And also told me that I could do whatever I wanted. And especially if it's an unconventional thing that other people think you maybe shouldn't pursue.
My mom smells good.
Yeah, I think smelling good is part of having a good mom, and probably just like being around your kid as much as possible.
Fireplaces, slip and slides, pools, hot dogs, barbecues, bonfires.
Oh, to be a good mama. I think it means to love your children more than anything else.
Telling moms.
Mistakes are learning curves in your future. There's never a bad mistake. It helps you become who you are.
That's a good one.
Have a plan. Be flexible with that plan, but stick with it. To instill in them values so that they know their own values, and to be a positive influence and force in the world.
I let him fail. Basically, that's how I.
And hope I didn't suck at it.
Had to deal with it. In other words, failure is not a bad thing. Embrace it because you learn a lot from it. You learn a lot about yourself, and also to teach your child to be acceptable that not only is it okay to fail, it's okay to cry, it's okay to be angry. Those are all emotions. Embrace it.
I think when your kid gets in trouble, you still love them and you kind of teach them a lesson in a very compassionate way without sort of making them feel bad.
They get big, everybody tells you that, they grow up so fast and they get big so fast. But the most important thing is you'll never look back and say, I wish I had held my child less. I wish I had snuggled less. I wish I had gone to the playground less. I wish I had done any of those things. You'll never regret them.
You don't have to be there physically all of the time, but as long as they know that you were there in the background.
You got their back.
So that they grow up and feel loved. They need to know that there's somebody who has their back regardless. And mom is usually that person. It should be that person.
Definitely let your kids squish bugs, because bug squishing is part of being a little kid.
Not all the time, but bad bugs.
To be a good mom, like an onion, it's got a lot of layers. And sometimes that onion stinks. But either way, it might make you cry. It will make you cry along the way out of happiness and sadness and frustration. But I think the best part of being a mom, and you'll see this, is that, well, you just have to roll with the punches. And you've got to be up for anything. You've got to be willing to look ridiculous and roll on the floor. And it's not just one thing. To be a good mom is to work hard and always try to give your kids everything that you can and just love them, have fun with them, and have conversations with them and laugh at them, even when they're throwing food in your face or hitting you in your face or biting your nipple off. You just gotta go for it. It's a real thing, and to be a good mom is just to be you.
To be a good mother is to accept your baby for who they are.
The biggest advice is timeless. It's just show compassion and love to your child no matter what your differences end up being, no matter what happens. Just give them a place for love and acceptance.
Love your child unconditionally.
Patience.
Patience. Never take a knife to a gunfight.
Oh gosh.
I'm serious. You don't want to do that.
Let the kids go to an actual park. Don't sit inside and play videos all day.
Yeah, let your kid be a kid.
It's okay to get dirty, huh?
It's okay to get dirty.
Yes.
To surround yourself with support, because it's really hard.
Yeah.
But it's so worth it. And when you have people that care about you helping you, you know, it makes it so much easier.
It's little things like, scratching your child's back or reading them a story that's a favorite of yours or finding a favorite of theirs. Sharing those tender moments as well as those hard moments and all that's in between.
We love you, Suzanna. We're really excited for Sycamore Baby.
We're going to say something to Aunt Susie. Can we say, we love you, Aunt Susie? We love you, Aunt Susie.
Susanna is charming, she's loving, she's empathetic, she relates to people. And I know that the love that she imparts to just everyone around her, she's gonna do that to little baby Ace or Miles or whatever his name is.
I'm not gonna say you're gonna crush it, but you're gonna crush it.
I have a feeling that she's gonna be a really cool mom.
And Sue's the coolest.
The coolest.
If any kids at your school tell you that Susie's not the coolest, they're lying.
Liars. I
They
know
don't
that she's
her.
going to be the most wonderful mom on the planet because she's already the most wonderful friend.
Oh, Susanna's got it.
Susanna's fortunate in that she has a huge support system. She's not by herself.
I can't wait to see Susanna as a mama. I love you, Susie.
I think something my mom did for us, or for me, is that she found out what I was good at and she encouraged you to pursue that wholeheartedly.
Which is well.
You know, for me, when I was younger, it was like swimming. I was really into swimming, and she encouraged me and like would go to all my swim meets. I would sit there and like knit. Yeah. Again, pregnant girls on mic, you can't do this. 2016, bringing a baby into the world. I mean, I'm the ultimate optimist. I feel like having kids is an opportunity to bring more positivity into the world, and there's a certain amount of optimism that I think babies have in everyone's life, which is why we're so drawn to babies, because it's like, oh, we have a chance to fix the mistakes that we've made, or we have a chance to start over, and it's a cyclical motion where, you know, it's this time of rebirth, and I think that we really need that right now in our culture. And I mean, I hope that I can somehow cultivate a little human to see the best in people and to treat everyone with respect. I think also, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about who's also going to have a baby, and I said, I think you have to just be aware that babies are people, and they come hardwired with their own desires and their own personality differences, and as much as you want to be a parent and shape that person and take responsibility for them and have the best for them, they're still an individual who has to make their own choices, and you can help cultivate that positivity. But at the end of the day, as a parent, you can't take on that other person in the full sense. Like, you have to let that person become who they're going to become, and sometimes we might like that as parents and sometimes we might not, but you have to also remember that that's just your ego, and you have to let that go at the end of the day and let your kid thrive and whoever they want to be. Oh man, I'm just so thrilled and happy today at the baby shower, because it's just so awesome to see everyone come together and share their talents, and I think it's really important for me just to remember when things get hard that there's a huge amount of support and people that want to help me and want to help Ace be the best that we can be, just like I want that for the people in my community.